Yep, I can see.
Can you hear the chart? Can you see the chart?
Yeah, I can see the chart.
Okay. So the point number one, what is there is in Muladhara. And from that point starts a blue line on the to the right of us, but actually on the figure it is left side. Okay, left channel. You see from this triangle, below the triangle, a blue channel is going up to the brain, up to the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And that's called Ida Nadi, or it's the Nadi, or it's the channel which carries the energy, and it has got all the information about our past. Okay. And on the right side, you see a yellow color channel, which is starting from number 2, which is called Swadhisthana Chakra. From there, it is starting. And this yellow color channel is called the Pingala Nadi, which is basically having all the information about our future, right?
Okay.
So both past and future, though they are important in some respect, but they are not reality. Because what is reality is the present, because past is no more there
Mm-hmm.
and the future has not yet arrived.
Yep.
Whatever we may be thinking will happen in future, can something else might happen, totally opposite might happen. Yeah. So both of them are not relevant at this moment, maybe later, not at this moment. What is the important point here is that we are in the present. Present is a reality that we are now in the Zoom meeting, and you are talking to me, I'm talking to you. Bharat is here, and this is the reality. Maybe in your living room, there are so many things, and your family. This is all the reality at this point of time. Okay. What will be the next moment has not yet arrived, and the past has just gone. Every moment goes through the present into the past. It's important in some respect for a memory or something to recalling, but they are not in active participation in our awareness at this moment. Only we are in the present. Okay. So why I'm saying this, if the energy on the left side drains or if it is exhausted, it can be for reasons that it could be lethargy, or it could be thinking too much about the past, or might be we must be worried about what has happened in the past, feeling guilty. All these things will give a lethargic moment of the left side. With that, what can arise is a kind of a submission. That is that we lose our joy of doing something. We will become tired. We will become more and more exhausted. We become depressed, and also as a result of that, all bad thoughts and bad activities, everything will start following in that. So what we do basically, we avoid going too much into the past or too much thinking about the future. Is the same case. We don't know anything what will happen, but our brain is too active. We are trying to understand what will happen. What is important, but it is not everything, because anything might happen. So if we leave both of things to the sahaj or the spontaneous process, like in our body, we have got a nervous system, autonomous nervous system. Autonomous nervous systems are the ones which are functioning all our vital functions. We may not be even thinking about it. For example, the heart is pumping, and the breathing is going on through lung, kidney is working, liver is working, and even the brain is absorbing or commanding all those actions through the nerves. All these things are automatically happen. Similarly, outside of us, if you see a tree or a plant, a flower, all of them are growing. Everything is going on its own pace without any of our intervention, manual intervention. They're all happening automatically, except giving water to the plant. Even sunlight is being automatically absorbed. This is all called autonomous functions. This autonomous function is basically deriving from the auto, is also coming from the word autonomous. What is autonomous? Here, who is driving all these things? Who is this auto? The auto is basically our spirit, which is, if you see in number 4 chakra on the left side, you see a small flame, 3 flames together, it is written. That is the place where our spirit, or we call it in Sanskrit, Atma, that
Mm-hmm.
is residing in the heart. Okay.
Okay.
This up to this point is okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the goal and purpose of a human evolution? From amoeba state, we have been growing, growing, growing. We have come up to this human level. So, what is the next? From here, where do we go? We have to become something which was all written in all the scriptures. Okay. What we have to become? We have to be getting into our second birth. Second birth doesn't mean that we have to die or we have to go back into the womb of our mother. It's not that. Existing from this same form, we get the extra awareness. That is called second birth. We go from a body level to the connected level of our spirit, not the witnessing and a sleeping mode, but a connected and aware state of our spirit. What does that mean? You are here, but you are able to know everything. You are able to perceive all the so called energy of everything, whatever you think or whatever you do. There is everything is bound by some kind of energy, positive or negative. Okay, there are only two. There is no neutral, positive or negative. So with this awareness, what will happen? There is one triangular bone, what you see above the first chakra, Muladhara. In that, there is a spiral, is there? There's a coil. This coil, Kundala means coil. That's why this energy in it is called Kundalini. It's a motherly energy which knows about us. And like the mother only can give a birth to a child, and the same way, this energy gives birth to our awareness, our spirit, second awareness. So spirit is already there in a static form. The Kundalini is a dynamic energy. When the Kundalini is raised by people who are authorized or who have been practicing it, or people who are really holy and who are really so-called sacred people, all these people, even when they come near, this energy will rise because this energy is programmed already inside by our Creator, God Almighty, that when this comes in contact with people who have been raising Kundalini or whose Kundalini is already connected, this energy will come up. Okay, what I do here, so we are all practicing, Bharat and me are all practicing for quite some time, and I'm in for more than 30 years now, and Bharat is already there for 5 to 6 years, I think. Am I right, Bharat? 5, 6 years, right?
8 years now.
8 years now. I mean,
Oh.
at least I know him actively at this since that time. So what is happening here is when this energy touches, comes through all the chart, comes high up and comes on top of the fontanel where you see the lotus.
Mm.
And from there, it brings all the, collective energy, collective vibrations, we call it, or collective positive energy. It brings back whatever which we don't know till now, which exists, which we don't know. We can feel sometimes, we may not feel, doesn't matter, but this energy exists. When it comes through our fontanel bone area, it comes along the two channels and then comes down. And then if you see, your hands all are coded, colored, you see red color, green, blue, yellow, and each color is connected with one chakra. If you see, the yellow color is the second chakra, Swadhisthana or Swadhisthana, which is basically representing the creativitiness and the knowledge part. Okay?
Okay.
And then the Nabi is for our satisfaction, our well-being. Okay. And on the right side, it is for the job, profession, career, and all those stuff. On the left side, husband, family, children, the house, the very property, all those stuff are coded there. Why I'm saying this? Any damages in the physical, in the subtle system, will also be reflecting on the physical side. Or anything which is not okay on the physical side, that will be signaled through this Kundalini energy in one of those fingers. For example, if you have a problem in our physical heart, that's number 4. Sorry.
Mm.
So on the left side is a heart, which we all know, right? So that is the finger, which is coded red color, little finger on the left hand side. On the
Yeah.
right is also red. Right side is lung, but the left side is a real physical heart, where resides our spirit. So when there is something wrong with our heart chakra, our heart center, physical center, we will feel a kind of a pin prickling or a kind of a little heat coming out, or sometimes uh, a kind of a warm, feeling you'll have, or numbness also sometimes. So when these kind of things arise, you can be well assured that some energy is draining in that area. Everything is solvable. Everything can be compensated. From the left side can be compensated. Right side can compensate the left side. When we do this activity, the central channel comes into balance. So to how to correct this, we will cover in the next stage. But at this stage, you should simply know that every physical energy, for example, the throat, this is called Vishuddhi chakra, the throat, number 5. So Whenever there is a problem with the throat, you will have this finger. If someone is dominating you, you will feel some pin prickling in this finger, index finger on the right hand side. If you are feeling guilty and you are feeling bad for something which you thought or you think might have done something terribly wrong, this might be pin prickling. In effect, both of them are not required, because when you become the spirit, these problems will be solved, because you are not the doer. Your heart or your spirit, the personality inside you is doing. You are not your body, you're not your mind, not your ego. You are basically, you become the spirit or the light, which is inside, right? So when we go high above the next stage, what happens? You have Agya Chakra, where both the channels cross, there's a knot, the
Yeah.
number 6. You see, this
Mm.
knot is basically the place where everybody lands, because if you go with the black magic and this Kali temple and Kali Mata and all, they all do the treatment for the left side, and they end up in the, if I say from my side, from the photograph, it's the left side, and it ends up here in this balloon.
Mm.
And if you do the futuristic thoughts and what you call the so-called parapsychology, and you are thinking about what will happen in the future and fantasy, all those things come and bundle up here, okay? And these both balloons are not allowing the Kundalini to climb up, okay? So when we touch this Agya Chakra through some affirmation, which we will cover, and with that affirmation, this energy center will open, and then this energy which has been hitherto was waiting all these years to touch the reality will do it. This is not the first time that we have been seeking. We have been seeking this energy or this connection with the all-pervading power right from the day we were created as amoeba. You may be wondering how. You will know it later. Why? Because the evolution starts with that. To feel the creator,
Mm.
we grow, and we feel the creator in ourselves. We go to temple, we go here, we go, everything is fine. Even nature is also good. But there is nothing can compare. Then you feel the whole thing in yourself. How it is possible? The question will arise, will I be able to bear and all? It's very gentle energy, this motherly energy. The mother will not hurt a child. She knows how careful she has to be with the child. So similarly, the Kundalini is so careful with us that she will not do any harm to us. Whereas people will say, when you rise this, you will get heat and you will get, yes, definitely you will get heat when an unauthorized person does it. When an authorized person does it, you will feel only cool, comfortable, soothing vibrations. Not feeling, really, your feeling will be connected with that. Okay.
Okay.
So coming to the subject. So now I will play a video in which Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, whom you see in this photograph, and did you hear about her sometime?
I think I've heard the name, but not really what exactly she
Okay.
does.
She is the one who opened the Lost Center, which is basically the Sahasrara Chakra, the Lost Center. And up to Jesus Christ came up to this point, and then Mahavishnu also came here and sitting in
Okay.
this. And after this, it's only 2000 years. Every incarnation came first Rama, and then Sri Krishna came, and then now Mataji Nirmala Devi came, and everybody establishes a key aspect in the chakras to open out. That is our qualities which are established in the human beings. Agya means it is a forgiveness. If we forgive or don't forgive, nothing happens. If we don't forgive, what happens is that, we are torturing ourselves by thinking about those who tortured us, whereas that person might be enjoying, might have even done a harm without any deliberation, but we may be unable to forgive them, and then we'll be torturing ourselves. So in order to get a freedom, we forgive and go. So the qualities will be established. I'll come to that. So now I'll play a short video in which Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi, she will give the realization part. Then we will connect again and check the vibratory state, and then further instructions to do it at home. And we also have a center in Frankfurt. I mean,
Oh,
it's a very good thing. Yeah, we just don't stay online. We also have a center where physically we all meet. Even Bharat also comes, and I'm also there. And around 7, 8 more people who come, and about 7, 8 Indians are also coming there. I know you are from India. It's always nice to have a feedback from our colleagues. Then you will also understand. And most of them are quite not so old like us inside yoga. They are 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, and all of them are regular. They are coming every Sunday. Okay,
Okay.
and the address is Burgstrasse 72 in Bornheim. Okay, we can call it,
Oh,
but not in most. You know, Bergerstrasse in Frankfurt.
yeah, I live close to it. So I live near the zoo. So Bergerstrasse is.
Wow, wow, fantastic. See what a coincidence. It's just next to that, parallel is the Burgstrasse, B-U-R-G,
I'll
Burgstrasse.
have to check exactly, but I
You can
think I.
track it. And number
Yeah.
72. And I will also share my telephone number, which you
Okay.
can use it for further. I can, share more details on that. Okay.
Okay.
And Bharat, maybe you can share the address on the chat. Okay, well, I'm talking. It's nice that if you can share the address for Soumya.
Hello, Soumya. I will share you everything. I joined the late. Who are you? What's your full name?
I'm Soumya Singh. I live in Frankfurt.
Okay. So, Soumya, we organize every Sunday, and
Okay.
Venkat is making the very good, cool vibration there, very good meditation. And I give you the address and phone number of him, and
Okay.
you will get in the chat.
That would be great. Thank you, Bharat.
You are welcome. Every Sunday we have 3 to 5 the session.
Okay, great.
Normally after the session we have to really push the people out. People don't want to listen.
Okay, good.
they enjoy. Okay, and many of them are ladies also, not only just men. Ladies are also
Okay.
there. You will feel comfortable. Indian ladies are also there. So just to
Okay.
let you know, right?
Yeah.
Soumya, so the next one, what I talk about, we have so many stages of evolution, as I told you. The highest of the highest evolution is human evolution, and much higher is the realization. This is what the great saints like Shirdi Sainath, Ramana Maharshi, and Raghavendra Swami, and so many, people achieved that state, or they were already there, born with that state, with the open Sahasrara. Now, Sri Mataji said, okay, in case if you tell a person to be good, do this tapasya, that tapasya, he will get bored or he will become tired and he will be lost. So you don't have to go to Himalaya. You don't have to leave your living room. You don't have to even wear a special cloth. You don't have to even change your food and habits. With the same thing, once you get your realization, whatever is important for your nadis and your chakras, things will automatically fall in place. It's a miracle, but it's a real miracle. It is not a fiction. It's a real miracle. Okay. So I don't want to give more and more expectations of that. What I will do is I'll just play a video which will, show you this whole process. Yeah. So just to stay online.
Yeah.
First, we will hear the subtle system and then we will go for the realization. Both are around 10 minutes, 10 plus 5 minutes like that. Okay, total 15 minutes it will take.
Okay.
I bow to all the seekers of truth.
I don't hear anything.
When can you put on the mute? So you have to refresh one more time.
Initially, I heard something and now it's gone.
No, it's from the setting.
Okay.
Must be a setting problem. You don't
Yeah.
hear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, don't fry game. Yeah. Okay, now you hear it, just let me know. Okay, I'll play it again.
Yeah, now it works. Now it works.
Wonderful.
You have to know that truth is what it is. We cannot conceptualize it with our human awareness. We cannot order it. We cannot manipulate it. We cannot organize it. It is what it is, has been and will be. And what is the truth? Truth is that we are surrounded, or we are penetrated, or we are nourished, looked after and loved by a very subtle energy, which is the energy of divine love. The second truth is that we are not this body, this mind, these conditionings, this ego, but we are the spirit. You don't have to accept what I'm saying blindly, because blind faith leads to fanaticism. But as scientists, you must keep your mind open and see for yourself what I am saying. If it is so, honestly, you must accept it. We know so much through science about our civilization, our advancement. This is the advancement of a tree which has grown outside very much. But if we do not know our roots, we will be destroyed. So it is important to know about our roots. And this is what it is that I would say are our roots. As you can see, there are 7 centers within us. And these subtle centers are placed in the spinal cord and in the brain. These cater to our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual needs. On the physical side, they manifest the energy for the use of our plexuses, which look after our physical problems. That is on the right side. The energy which is supplied by this yellow line, a subtle channel, we call it as the Pingala Nadi. This supplies energy for our physical and mental actions. So this is the power of action within us, which also caters to the right sympathetic nervous system. The another channel you see on the left hand side is the channel by which we desire, put our energy to our desire. So this is the power of desire and looks after our emotions. This is the one which looks after our conditionings also. At the end of these 2 channels, they create two institutions. One on the right side crosses over, and the yellow balloon that you see is the ego, is the balloon of ego that we have. And the left-hand side one, which conditions our mind, is the balloon of superego. As we start growing in age, by the time we are 12 years of age, these two completely meet, and the soft bone in our head becomes completely calcified. Now there's third energy within us, which is in the center. And this central energy is the one which has made us human beings. And these centers are the milestones of our evolution. So now the last jumping is left out. It has reached up to the limbic area. Now, only thing is it has to break through the soft bone on the head and break through that, which is the actualization of baptism. Baptism is not an artificial thing. It is an actualization. But the energy that does it is, we call it sleeping energy, in the triangular bone called as sacrum. That means the Greeks knew that this is a sacred bone, that they called it sacrum. This energy has to rise and break through that fontanelle bone area and connect us to that subtle divine power which we have never felt during human awareness. Thus, we get connected to this divine power and we start feeling it on our fingertips. It is described in the Quran that at the time of resurrection, your hands will speak and they will give witness against you. That is, you start feeling your own centers. These are 5, 6 and 7 centers, and they indicate what's wrong with you, within yourself. What's the problem? Also, you can feel the cool breeze coming out of your head. Cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. Because this sleeping power, which is called as the Kundalini, Kundala means coils.
You're on mute, Colin.
Okay. So you can call me Venkat. Venkat is my
Okay,
short
Venkat, sorry. Okay.
no name, no problem. So till this point, I think you must have heard me and Mataji saying the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Have you got? Okay. Incidentally, one more thing I would like to tell you is that tomorrow is the 100th birth anniversary of Shri Mataji all over the world.
Ah,
Yeah, people are celebrating, including India, Germany, Australia, UK, USA. 84 countries are celebrating. And she was also nominated for Nobel Peace Prize many times. And also she has also stood for the welfare of women as well as the children, and also for the humanity in general. Okay, so this is the social aspect of that, but let's come to the spiritual experience, and I will be playing the next video as a part of that. Is the self-realization, which is the important thing. You can just sit relaxed and you can remove your shoes,
Yeah.
and you can sit with the socks, or if you want to, if you feel cold, you can cover it with a blanket or something. If you are sitting on the floor, fine. If you are sitting on the chair, normally it's also fine, okay to sit on the chair. She always says you should be at ease with yourself, comfortable with yourself. That is important, yeah. So that the
Okay.
attention doesn't go sticky here and there. Next 5 6 minutes or 7 minutes, you can just reserve for yourself. You can switch off even your mobile, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just to so that you can fully get the benefit out of that. Otherwise also we are there to help you, and after the program, after the end of the video, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be just playing that. This is an advertisement. Just a
Yeah.
second. Oh god, such a menace, I tell you.
Yeah. It's now they even put it between the videos and at the end
Yes,
of the
it's
video.
really bad, really bad. Such a money making proposition. Anything, everything is connected with money only. Nothing is for social welfare. Everything is with money. Okay, confirm. It's me. I think now it will start. Okay.
Keep your eyes closed. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time, the left hand is towards me. Now, here you have to say, in your heart, with all sincerity, Mother, am I the spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here press it. Now this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva as they say. So ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below, in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now to help the Kundalini rise, you have to cooperate with her. So please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it on the stomach. Now here you have to say with full confidence, to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Now, 10 times with full confidence. Now, please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives. Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across. On the left hand side, in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say, again with full confidence, 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Very hot. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that, O Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing, which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self-realization, because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times, very hard. slowly, saying that.
Hey, Venkat. Yeah. No.
So we saw now the video, not only video, I think you must have followed it, you must have done it also, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
So this is this process. It looks so simple, big mechanism behind. Those days, the saints and rishis, they used to recite 100,000 mantras and things and going to Himalaya, put their head down, leg up and meditating in different postures. Still, many could not get it. The proof of it will be you will feel a cool or warm air. Did you feel something in the hand?
No, I think I just felt calm in general, but
Calm
no.
in general is okay. That's the first stage. It's called a nirvichar sthiti. There is no vichar, there is no thoughts or there is no worries at this moment. So this is the first successful sign of the happening. Gatna, in Hindi we say Gatna Gatit.
Yeah.
It happens. That's what has happened. Now the reflection will be the nerves will get more and more sensitive, then they will come alive. All the signals, the negative energies, all will be sucked out. Then you will start feeling that so-called this cool energy. It's not cold, but cool energy.
Okay.
Very it's soft and very touching and gentle, cool wind kind of a thing. What it denotes, when it's cool, it is positive. When it is warm or pinprickling, there is a blockage, but it can be removed. Like I told you, left and right channels can be compensating each other and it can be done out. But what you get here is this Nirvichar Siddhi also takes you to the state called thoughtless awareness, which is called in English. It doesn't mean that you are blank, you don't have memory, you are fully aware you are here, you are fully aware you are in control of yourself, but you can also control each and everything around you. Also, not only yours, but also your surrounding. That means you can give them your vibrations or your love or your compassion, whatever you call it. It's all human aspects. But in the inner subtle aspect, it is all vibrations which you give. Even a person who is sick, if the vibrations are given, they might get cured faster than medicine would do. We don't suggest that you give up medicine. Medicine should be continuing, but it's a side process. Dawa or dua bolte hain Hindi mein.
Mm.
Both can be simultaneous. Sometimes both of them work together hand in hand. Sometimes only dua can work. Sometimes dawa also can work. But when both are combined and in a positive way, and it will give a very quick relief. Yeah, this is what I wanted to mention. So now I'll play a little music for a couple of minutes. Then you keep your attention on top of the fontanel. Okay.
Mm.
So you can massage it once, 7 times. Say, Mother, please come to my Sahasrara or fontanel.
Okay.
You can massage, you can rotate the scalp clockwise. There are 7 chakras. They are all integrated here in the Sahasrara chakra. That's why I asked you to massage there. And Shimataji also said during the realization video that you should massage here and ask Mother, please give me my self-realization. Now you got it. You have to only say, Mother, please establish my self-realization.
Okay.
You got it already. We could feel that you got it. Because we could feel the signal that you got it. Whenever you put your attention, that gives a reflection in your fingertips and on top of your head, you will feel that cool breeze, which is the truth, which is the reality. So let us just, you can open your hands like this.
Mm. Okay.
Just keep it up to the level, chest level,
Mm.
or shoulder level.
Okay.
Don't think anything, don't ask anything. Just stay there in this moment. If there are any thoughts coming, you can say, I forgive this thought. The thoughts are coming from either past or future. They are not reality. Existence is reality, not the thoughts. Say, Mother, keep me in reality. Keep me in the present. Get me connected. Let me feel. Let me feel the vibrations. You can pray inside. Mother, let me feel the vibrations of the cool breeze. I felt silent. Thank you, Mother. I want to also feel the reflection in my nervous system as cool breeze. It can be sometimes warm, doesn't matter. It's like opening the pipe after a long time. And then gradually it will settle down to cool vibrations. Maybe not in the first session, second session, maybe tomorrow, maybe even next 1 hour, we don't know. It will work. It's a process has already been set in. And as you say, you already kick-started. It's only the time before you feel this beautiful feeling of oneness with yourself and with this all-pervading divine energy. I'll play the music. You can keep your hands on your lap and with attention on top of the 8 to 9 centimeters. You can even put your hand if you want. Right now, you can put around 8 to 9 centimeters or 10 centimeters high. If you don't know the exact measurement, at least a point where you will feel something. You can move your hand front and back or high up and down. Sometimes it comes very high above because the brain, if the head is full of thoughts and worries, sometimes it may reflect heat. So because of that, you may not be feeling the cool energy. Okay. So you can go up and bring it slowly down or front and back. You'll be able to find at one particular point where the temperature will change. Now we stay in the present. It will also improve the vibratory awareness. And you can keep your hands on your lap. I'll play the music. Then we will come again in 5 minutes or even 3 minutes after the music. We will again, find out. 1 second. So, Samya, how was it for you? Could you feel something now, or is it still peaceful inside?
Yeah, it's just still peaceful inside.
Peaceful, that's beautiful. That's ultimately the goal is to become peaceful.
Yeah.
And also after the peace, the vibrations will follow. Yeah, because when you're peaceful means the mind is not active. Your spirit is active. You are fully merged into yourself. Otherwise, what happens? The mind always brings reactions from the external things or from past conditioning or future thoughts. So this is what we have crossed now. That's why you are able to be in this state of peace. This peace is not a fiction, it is a real peace. Okay. So this peace can be spread, it can be expanded. That's why we do a collective meditations and prayers also. You know, the prayer is a part of our meditation. We do it as affirmations in the Bergstrasse Center on every Sunday, 3 to 5 do it.
Okay.
You have my number, it's also my WhatsApp number. If you
Okay.
send me a hello message or hi, then I'll send you relevant videos. And also there is one more process of clearing. Clearing process means meaning, releasing all the negative current. There is
Okay.
one water therapy, which we call it foot soaking. We put our feet in the salt water, like we are in the ocean or in the seaside. We can use it at home. We have to get a tub. It should be used only for that. Should not use it for anything else. It should release all the negative current. Okay. So it will take away all the stress, one first. Second thing is any negative energy in the first three chakras are basically important because they are the gravity force attacks these first three chakras and keeps the kundalini not rising. So when this foot soaking is done, the kundalini will gently climb. It's easy to cross over because you go above the pull, then the kundalini rises and it will give you the peace and comfort. And then you will be able to enjoy the whole day. Yeah, the next day. Okay, so I will put that clip. Let us watch that. And then if you have any question, we will attend to it. Otherwise, after that, we can, finish it off. Okay. I understand you are also, do you have a family or you are alone?
I live with my husband. Yeah.
Okay. Then you also have your duties at home. I will not hold you for a long time. Okay. So I will just play this. 1 second.
Thank you.
1 second. Okay. Now I'll play this.
You have already seen that you can take a foot soak for meditation. Foot soaking is a basic method to balance your inner system. To cool down your right side, use cold water for your foot soak. You need a towel, a jug full of fresh water, a handful of salt, and a bowl. This bowl should be used for foot soaking only. The temperature of the water should always be pleasing. Make sure you have prepared the towel and the jug full of water beforehand. Add a handful of salt. It represents the earth element and therefore has a cleansing effect on the lower energy centers. Now, you can raise your kundalini and take abandon. A foot soak is done best at night, before going to bed. You will find that your quality of sleep is enhanced and your meditations are deeper. Sit comfortably with your hands toward the lit candle, palms upwards. Meditate while soaking your feet for 10 to 15 minutes. Do not close your eyes, otherwise the foot soak loses its cleansing effect. To finish the foot soak, raise your kundalini and take abandon. This protects your subtle body and preserves the state of meditation. Rinse and dry your feet. Then flush the water down the toilet and wash your hands. To take a foot soak is a very good preparation for meditation. Actually, if you do it regularly, like brushing your teeth, it'll be most effectful.
So, Soumya, that's it for today.
Okay.
You know, we had a 1 hour session. I think we lost 5 minutes or so in the beginning. Maybe, okay, so 55 minutes. See, further, all other things can be foot soaking. Then this is also to cleanse our right side. If you feel over irritated and agitated, you can put an ice pack on the liver, on the top of our right nabi or right abdomen. You can put an ice pack there. And if you feel you know, completely lethargic and depressive and unable to do anything, no motivation, nothing to do, then you can light up with a candle in front of your left hand side, on the side of, all on the left side. Left side is a frozen side. To heat it up, we put a candle in front. Maybe we can give even 1 feet distance. The idea is the light should fall, not the heat. One,
Okay.
and left of your hip on the left side, and also just exactly on the back side, you know, not in the middle, to the left side in the back. You can keep another 1 feet. And this will also help. We will show you all this demo will be done, and there are people, we all do it live every
Okay.
now and then. And if you join our center, we will show you, and we will be doing, and you can also do it along with us, and it'll be easy for you to understand. And then you can go home and practice it. Yeah. And then the regular practice in a few weeks, you'll be on top of it, right? If
Perfect.
there is anything bothering you in your physical self, will start disappearing slowly. And also in the mental level also, if there is an agitation or any sadness or any agitation or any stress, all of them will dissolve slowly and steadily. Sahaja yoga means spontaneous. Sahaja means spontaneous or easy. And Sahaja also means born with. All these techniques are already built in, which is not a new one. Shrimataji only simplified it, and it is 14,000 years ago. Patanjali did it, and then Brahmani also wrote 6,000 years ago. So all these things are nothing new. It's all the same old things put in a modern, you know, format, like a capsule form, right? So to be effectful. So thank you so much, Samya, and also thank you, Bharat. It was so, it's my joy, and you know, very happy to have shared some of our knowledge. Saj Yoga is always free. We don't charge anything. This is we are an association. We are not a company. We are not an organization. We are an association of people, like-minded people who all do yoga, and we don't have any non-yoga members. Only people who join newcomers like you, they would be also have got realization, right? So there is no demo here. It's all reality. When you come here, just you can come, take some, say 1 to 1.5 hours minimum you will take, because the online you can, you know, limit it as you want. But otherwise you may have to start from home. You reach there, and luckily you are not so far away, so you can reach in 15-20 minutes or so. You can reach there. If you're stuck up somewhere, please text me. You have my number. You got noted my number, Soumya?
Yeah, I noted your number. Yeah.
Just text me. So on Sunday at 3 o'clock, you can already text me around 2 o'clock, 2:15. In case if you are stuck up, then I will send somebody, or even Bharat may come down and help you to come up. Yeah.
Okay, will do.
Okay. Thank you so much, Soumya,
Thank you,
and
Soumya. Thank you
Have a
very
good
much.
bye-bye.
Have
Have
a
a
good
great
evening.
evening.
Yes,
Also,
bye-bye.
greetings to your hubby. I did
All right.
not know first.
Will
Okay.
do.
So now we talk Soumya Singh versus Bharat Singh. Huh? So Soumya
Bharat.
Singh, where are you from?
I'm from Lucknow, basically.
Okay. I'm from Rajasthan.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice to meet
So,
you.
Soumya, you might be knowing I'm from South India, but
I spent quite some time in Bangalore and Manipur.
Bangalore. Okay, but I lived long time in Delhi. So, like you came down south and I went up north.
Okay.
I was 16 years in Delhi and then
So
Punjab
we
and
we
Chandigarh,
consider
Jalandhar.
Venkat as a North Indian because he speaks very good Hindi. There is no error in his
Arey chhod
Hindi.
yaar, aise nahi kuch. Yeah,
Okay, good to know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Then
Have a
have a
great
bye.
evening,
guys.
Soumya.
Bye-bye.
Greetings to your family. Bye bye. Ciao.
Take care.
Thanks, Bharat. Bye bye.
Bye.